Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Conclave as Scotland. So in our last episode we declared war on Paramara Kingdom over here for the Duchy of Baluchistan. And we have our troops finally in position here, so we are just about to land them. So let's see, I think we'll have one army. Oh, I guess we can't land in that county from this sea zone, that's fine. One army land here, one land here. And the other one can actually just stay on the boats for now, I think. We'll get them ashore and then maneuver them. Maybe we'll actually send them over here and land them in that county directly from the boats. I don't think we're too concerned about the 900 or so enemy troops there. Also, currently we are ill and stressed, and we're 57 years old, so we're sort of likely to die in the near future. Assuming that... well, we do have our health bonus from hunting, and we have a hunting dog as well, but we don't want to inherit as Roderick, so we are trying to kill him right now, which it seems like we are not getting much support for, and are unlikely to get much support for. So we might go back to trying to kill the King of Norway, but we'll allow that plot to exist for a while here, just in case. Lithuania joining the pact, okay. And our steward has been attacked while collecting taxes. Oh no, 10 prestige. Actually over the supply limit here. Only by a few hundred though, so I think we'll just leave it. Well, you know, we'll actually just send you up here. May as well siege things that are in our target duchy rather than not in it. My courtier has requested to join the Knights of Calatrava in their struggle against the infidel, even though this will forever disinherit him. Okay, well he's not inheriting anything from me. This isn't our claimant to Norway or anything, I suppose, no. So, sure. Does not bother me at all. Gather your followers and your hunting dogs. You've saddled your horse and prepared your weapons. You're ready to set out to hunt the great white stag. This time it will not escape me. Ooh, okay. We have 8,000 men from their allies over here. So they're headed into this county, which is desert. We're in the mountains here, so we should be fairly safe from them. I might, in that case, land this army over here instead. Alright, we're no longer in a non-aggression pact with the Kaiser. You want me to back your plot to kill Tanis Roderick of Scotland. Why don't you back my plot? I've got a much better plot than you. I guess we'll accept. Unless this ends our plot? Well, nobody's backing our plot anyway. And there's only one person that would even accept a bribe. So sure, I'll accept. Yeah, this does end our plot, okay. Let's see then, can we see what the plot power of this other plot is? Just me. 29%. So not much going on there for the moment. So as kind of expected, he's not willing to come in and attack me in the mountains here. That's fine. Oh. Oh. Okay, crusade for Baluchistan. This is a weird coincidence, I guess. His Holiness the Pope is worried about the state of the souls in the Kingdom of Baluchistan. The heathens under Maharaja Anahila of Paramara Kingdom have no hope for salvation and will suffer the eternal fires unless they can be brought to Christ in this life. Any Christian so willing is offered complete absolution of sins in the armed mission against the Hindu barbarians. Deus Vult. Weird coincidence or exceptionally poor timing, because we can't join this crusade because we're already at war with the target. So, I don't know, I guess we could see if he'll take a white peace, which he won't. We could surrender and then try to join the crusade. That costs us thousands of gold though. Is it worth going 1,000 gold in debt to have a chance of gaining the entire kingdom rather than just the duchy? It's only one additional duchy, I think, so maybe that's not even a huge concern. Maybe we just keep our current war. Yeah, I don't think it's worth getting this duchy. It doesn't get us any closer or any further east, which is what we're mostly trying to do here. Yeah, I don't know whether like our war over here has somehow made it more likely that the Pope would choose Baluchistan of all places to declare the next crusade. Anyway. Let's just carry on about our business, I suppose. It looks like he is actually attacking me in the mountains here. Which I guess I'm okay with. I outnumber him by about 1,000 men. Yes, defender and a terrain master will be very useful. Put you here. Flanker. Desert expert, not relevant unfortunately. I guess we'll just put our next highest skill person on the other flank. And I kind of like the look of this battle. I woke this morning feeling much better. It seems that my illness has passed. Okay, so we're alive. That makes it a little bit less likely that we'll be inheriting as Roderick in the immediate future. And I guess we'll... Oh, we already have cancelled the plot, of course. We should just go back to plotting against the King of Norway, I suppose. Except that he is in hiding, so that's unlikely to succeed at the present time anyway, so we'll just leave him alone. Let me just check on the progress of this war again. King Callum the Monk is down to 54% in favour because of interfering France, unfortunately, but there's not really anything we can do about it. I guess we could declare a separate war on France and fight their army, but not too concerned about it. Okay, so we're slightly over the supply limit even with this army. That's okay though. Let's allow this battle to happen. You spend weeks in the wilderness searching for any trace of your prey, but to no avail. You find plenty of bugs, snakes, and riding sores, however. So 20% chance of us becoming depressed, which would be pretty bad. It's a -1 to health, yeah. To go with our existing -1. Wrath wouldn't be terrible. We're not patient, so we wouldn't be losing that. It'd be a bonus to martial, but as it turned out, we became neither stressed nor wrath. You return to your court. The hunt for this elusive white beast seems fruitless, but there are many more things out there in the wilds. Maybe next time you will catch your prey. I won't give up. Okay, we've lost some men in the meantime before he got here. I kind of feel like I should send some reinforcing troops to make sure of this battle, but I think the travel time between all of the provinces in this region is so long that they're unlikely to get there in time. We'll try it out, I suppose. 18th of January, and they're going to be here on the 4th of December, so like a month and a half after the battle starts. Seems like they're unlikely to make a difference. This was a major annoyance when I did the Zoombill playthrough. All of the incredibly long travel times, but anyway. It's something that we should try to be aware of, I suppose. You have successfully converted the province. Good. Let's move you along. So we'll just have to hope our slightly superior numbers, the terrain advantage, and our, I assume, superior commanders, yeah, will get the job done for us here. Seems to be going okay so far, though not amazingly well. Well, we have the defensive narrow point here in 2 flanks, which should help, though actually we've lost the left, even though they had no commander there. And we're probably going to lose the right as well, so this is pretty bad. I'm kind of inclined to send an army in here so that we can hopefully get a follow-up battle while they're still at low morale. Yeah, this one is slightly closer. Problem is, again, with the extremely long travel times, they will have time to regain morale, probably. Well, we can always send them on the way and then cancel the movement later. Assuming that we do lose this, which seems likely. Mongols in the defensive pact, okay. And we do have another smaller enemy army coming through here, which we'll probably try to fight with this army once they get into this county. Probably worth trying to retreat somewhere safer. Than whatever random person or whatever random place we tried to retreat to. Or even onto the boats. I guess we don't get to retreat onto the boats, we have to retreat to this random county up here. Alright, so the enemy army is actually headed to Chagai, where it will arrive on the 16th of March, except that we're going to catch them down here on the 4th of February. That's probably enough time for them to recover a decent amount of morale. They're unlikely to continue coming here if I cancel this movement, but I think I will cancel for now. Okay. Alright, so we are going to catch you there. That seems good. The army from Choda Kingdom is not heading anywhere, they're just staying in this county for now, which is fine by me. Let's put our commanders in charge of this army. This is desert, I think. I think this county is desert. I guess we'll put the desert expert in charge there then. Okay, our granddaughter Rhonda is an idolizer, playful and indolent. This intrigue is pretty good. Yeah, that's the only choice there, I think. Alright, so we caught this army. They shouldn't get any reinforcements there. They are headed to Tiz now, okay. Mongols just left the defensive pact, that's fine. This is the last upgrade we had in progress. I guess maybe we'll send this army to Kalat after it finishes retreating. So we've won this battle. I don't want to receive them here if I can help it, because this is desert and we don't get a defensive bonus. We may not be able to get out in time at this point though. The battle held us up 21st, they'll be here on the 29th of March, so yeah. We're definitely not getting out in time. Alright, so we have 9,000 versus their 6.6. Maybe not half of this, but I would like to send a few thousand as quickly as possible from my retinue up here. Say 3,000. This may change their mind about coming here, which I am totally fine with, if that's the case. I'll be here on the 16th of April. Okay, so it's going to be 2 weeks after the battle, more than 2 weeks. Or after it begins, at least. We have our best commanders in here, or at least good commanders. So a daughter was born to our son, a granddaughter. No distinguishing traits, alright. Alright, the battle begins. Let's hope our numbers can carry it. They have no commanders in 2 flanks and a 3 martial commander here. Though actually he has some decent modifiers despite his low martial score. Direct leader. Alright, well, let's see how it goes. Okay, seems to be going a lot better than the other battle. We've already broken the center. Yeah, I guess you can get into collapse. Okay, our reinforcements arrived, so that should make sure of it. 4,000 enemy troops killed. They're down to about 2,500 of that army, which is fine. Send these guys back here. We're probably going to take a little bit of attrition before they get out. But that's okay. Duke of Galloway thinks we are pretty good. And I think I'll bring this army back over here into the mountains and into our target duchy, rather than sieging there. Arranged marriage from the Countess of Upper Silesia. It's to marry... Alright, this is a betrothal that we already did. I accept then. I was wondering, why is a countess offering an emperor a political marriage, but... it was I that did it. I don't feel too well, something is wrong with me, I'm burning up with fever. So we're ill again, unfortunately. Well, we got through the last illness, but we're, again, older this time than we were then, so... there's a higher risk. Rory, our kinsman, our steward, smiles at us. My liege, I've noticed your mind seems to drift off whenever we discuss monetary issues. I believe that to make things interesting, one must be introduced to the subject where it is directly relevant to oneself. Perhaps you would like to join me tomorrow on a full day's work. I feel like this is going to end up with us owing him a favor. But it could also improve our stewardship. So sure. We have a new king of Poland, who does want to be on the council. Could make him steward, but we'll see if he actually causes us any trouble first. Rory starts the day off collecting taxes. Some people frown and complain when they give away their earnings. Rory calmly explains why taxes are collected and manages to appease the complainers. So we can gain the trait honest, which I guess would be okay. Or maybe we could squeeze them for some more. We'll lose the trait charitable and gain greedy, which I don't think we particularly want, let's just be honest. Today Rory brings you to the nearest construction site to evaluate progress. Rory notices that the builders are lagging behind the agreed schedule and proceeds to question them. The builders complain about the weather and want more pay to cover the delays. Rory looks over your way, awaiting a response. So we can say that we'll stick to the deal. We can say one cannot predict the weather. We can lose paranoid and become trusting. Well, I don't mind really losing paranoid, but trusting is not great. We don't need more diplomacy. Or we can clear the site, you'll never work again, and we can become wroth. Which I guess wouldn't be terrible. I think we'll just hold our end of the deal. A friend has come to visit Rory this evening. The three of you have a good time discussing your experiences over a fine evening meal. The visitor nods at you saying, how lucky you are, Rory, to have a liege that understands your work. This cooperation should benefit the both of you. So we can gain the trait just and 1 stewardship, which is pretty good. We don't have just currently. So it's 1 stewardship plus an additional 2 stewardship, learning and vassal opinion as well. We can gain the trait shy, which definitely is not something that we want to gain. Just negative diplomacy, I think, yeah. I hated it. We should just kill the peasants and take their money. We definitely don't want to lose diligent to become slothful. Though you make a good argument. Anyway, we'll become just. Alright, so we got attacked here by a very small enemy army, which I didn't even realize was heading into this county. That's fine with me, I suppose. So our Grand Mayor of Sinai died. We have a new Grand Mayor who isn't a huge fan, but is reasonably okay with me, but he's 70 years old anyway, so he's probably not going to be our vassal for long. And for now, I'm hoping that we'll just be able to quietly siege down enough counties in here to get us to 100% war score. We are losing war score for not controlling anything yet. Only Norway and Satakunta have joined the crusade. I don't really see many Catholic armies getting over here in a timely and effective manner, especially not from Norway and Satakunta. I guess the Pope has a better chance of getting some armies to this region. I guess we'll see if anyone shows up. I assume this isn't a... this is a decadence revolt against the Rawa deeds. Well, they certainly won't be helping out in this war. They are in this war, right? Yeah, okay. So yeah, hopefully we can just do enough sieges here to get the victory in a reasonably timely fashion. We're about out of time for this episode though, so we'll leave it here for now. Thanks for watching, and join me again next time.